Stripper. What's up, everyone? Hello. Long overdue for for my main channel. What's up, guys? How are we? I'm going very good. I think that's why I haven't really been doing many of these talk videos. So I think it's a good sign, though. I've been going pretty good. I've been going good. Like, I haven't seen much of a need to do these videos, but they are still. I do think about them all the time, so I feel like they are important, and I shouldn't just stop doing them because I feel better. I haven't like gotten upset and had a bad night where I like cry myself to sleep in actually quite a long time. And I feel like I also need to not. I think that's a really, really good thing. And I'm gonna explain all that. I might make this video longer to, what do you call it? I just realized I forgot to turn this light. See that? So when I turn the light on, see how when I turn it off, the flickering here goes away. Watch when I turn it back on. Ready? So that's like my night lamp. I turn it off when I go to sleep. I'm not a pussy. But when I keep it on, which I would keep it on because it's more light, it just does this flickering bullshit and it gets worse. Right now it's okay, but like it just starts to get worse and it's a pain in the bum. I'll just turn it off. Because with this webcam, with like a lot of cameras of course, it's not good in low light and it needs a lot of light for the HD quality to actually come into play. And the more light the better. So this one will be too bright and shiny on my face. I'm going to make the light brighter. But you'll see how better the quality looks. See how the quality looks a bit more better? Like the background's a bit more smoother, but it's too shiny on this part of my face. My face. See, look at that blue shit. Look at that shit. Oh my god, that's so yuck. I used to film in all pitch black thinking it was good, but it's so bad. You always gotta have a face cam light. Like, it's really important if you actually want to be a good face cam content creator. So lots has happened. I think the important stuff to talk about, like the actual stuff that's like the mental stuff that I want to talk about, is obviously my daily life stuff going on. Like I don't know if I've talked about, but I saw someone named, I'm gonna just say his name, I don't care. I recently blocked someone again. I'm gonna be honest, I blocked him again. But this time it's different. This time I blocked him and I've been feeling even more relieved ever since. But even when I did start talking to him, I noticed he did help me not cry myself to sleep. And I've also noticed it genuinely, like, look, long story short, being off social media and not having 100 guys on Snapchat in my DMs and constantly going on Snapchat worrying about what the cute guys are messaging me and having dating apps. I haven't been on a dating app since I think my record's about 4 months, and I'm like, this is my record and it's been 4 months, and I'm gonna go back on them on summer. This time I actually genuinely will last. I won't just say, oh, I'm gonna go back on them in the next month and then I go back on them tomorrow. I genuinely do not want to go on them again, and I've now realized I actually don't want a relationship. I just want to. I've gotten past that phase, and it's all to do with this person that I saw, and I thought I was going to be with him. I thought this was going to be my first actual long-term-ish kind of boyfriend, but I realized he wasn't the exact thing I wanted, and I think it's important, like, do you really like this person enough to be with them for a long time? And I didn't. I'll be honest, I didn't. It's not necessarily that I didn't like him exactly. There's obviously a few things he did that are like just in general, everyone has that thing that makes someone else feel, or everyone, there's always something about someone that's like no one's perfect. There's always something, like, especially me, like, there's probably some things I do that are a little bit icky, or just a little bit, like, I like to say ick because ick is like a shit word, like turn off. I don't know what words to say. Should I Google it? Let's not worry about it. Oh, actually, let me pull my face cam. By the way, I gotta remember this 678 and 1205. And I'll tell you why, is because I'm doing these videos that I need to keep the face cam exactly the same. I'm doing these videos basically showing my journey of making this Minecraft horror film. I've talked about it before, but it's going alright. It's going a little bit slow, but it's going alright. So I've got to keep the face cam perfectly there all the time. So yeah, so like the face cam's the same. Every day I start recording and showing my progress of the Minecraft video that I'm making. So that's why my face cam has to be the same. But yeah, so I didn't want a relationship with this person. At first I thought, like seeing them was good and fun and stuff, but I realized, like, not only are they probably not going to be my forever person, which I knew that he wasn't, but it's also like I just think he had, I mean, look, it's partly because there's some things he did that I just wasn't really happy about, and also he was very obsessive, but not in like a bad way, like he wasn't controlling obsessive, but he was like obsessive. Let me try to explain it like this. Obsessive in a way where he has nothing else to occupy his mind. That kind of obsessive. Because one quality about people, especially if I'm going to be with someone, a guy with a partner, I keep saying with someone. I can be honest, like I've come out ages ago. I'm true to myself now. Fuck this. They or hang on. Screw this anonymous person. I can't say boyfriend because I'm not gay. It's so stupid. What was I saying? Yeah, so hang on, I need a refill. My throat's hurting. Yeah, so I didn't I think, yeah, so the obsessive thing, and I think when someone doesn't have hobbies or do much with their time, which he definitely didn't. I asked him, do you have hobbies, and he listed all these things, but he never actually did them. And like, I realized he's actually not really doing much at all during the day. He's just on his phone waiting for me to message him. And you know what? That's bad. To me, you need to occupy your time. You need to do things. I can't always be your first thing. And I think a lot of people relate to this as well, is that I think saying like, I'll do anything for you, or I love you so much. He said that to me. And it goes, and after our first date, he asked straight away, oh, what are we? And when he asked me that question, I felt so uncomfortable. I'm like, what? I don't know. We've been on one date, and even before we went on a date, so we've never seen each other before. Before that, he asked to say, oh, can I say I love you? I'm like, no. I said nicely to him on the messages, sorry, definitely not yet. But in my head, I was like, what the fuck? But then I realized that he did tell me that he's never felt real love before, and so that's why I feel bad as well. I felt bad for telling him that I'm not really ready for any relationship stuff. Yeah, and I didn't really tell him that, but I was slowly hinting to that. So that's the thing. So I didn't clearly tell him that because I didn't have the heart to, because this guy's he's like the nicest guy as well. Yeah. He was really nice to me. He's soft, he's nice, he's caring. There was not a single mean thing or rude thing he said, and anything. But I just think there's just some things about him that I can't see myself liking. And I think it's important to have good standards, just decent standards these days, because like your life partner is your life partner. It's very important. Like, you're going to be with that person for a long time. Let me get some water. And yeah, so that was that. And he did nothing wrong. And I shouldn't have blocked him, but you know what? When I blocked him, and ever since I felt so much more free and not stressing about having to message him, because I didn't want him to overthink that I was not messaging him on purpose or stuff like that. And yeah, he's a big overthinker. I'm an overthinker, but I'm a big overthinker. But then I move on and overthink about other things. That's why that's how I am in my head. That's a good way to sum it up, actually. I'm an overthinker about something, but then I quickly move on and then start overthinking about other stuff. Whereas he just like, he was like overthinking every single thing with my, like, oh my god. Like I said to him, I'm sorry, I think we're moving. So like the night when I first finally said it, like, I'm sorry, but I think it's moving a little bit too fast. Is it okay if like we just slow down a little bit? And then he apparently, like, he cries himself to sleep too as well. And that's why I felt really bad. Like I feel really bad for him. But the thing with me is that I'm getting better because I'm doing the right thing, and that's occupying my time, having guys on Snapchat and things like that. It's like I've gone through the phase that he's going through exactly. And I think that's what I should have said at the start of this. Yeah, literally, like I'm going through he's going through the exact phase that I went through, crying myself to sleep, experiencing my first love, and wishing guys gave me attention on dating apps. Except he's not doing that, the last one, dating apps. But that's literally the exact phase he's going through that I went through. And he's gonna get out of that phase, and he's gonna be all okay. I just went through it a little bit earlier than him because he's 20. And yeah, so yeah, he cries himself to sleep, and that night when I told him, like, oh, I was on the beach, and that's the first time I cried in ages. I'm like bro, this is stressing me out. I got emotional. It's like, fuck, this poor guy. And also a sad song was on as well, so that didn't help. And then just for the rest of the night, it was like, sorry, I'm just overthinking. I went in the shower to cry, and then as I was messaging him after, he kept crying again. And then I'm like, bro, send me a snap. And I feel like I shouldn't have asked him to do that, because when he sent me the snap, he was destroyed. And when I say destroyed, I mean like red, full of water, tears. He's been sobbing that much. And you know what? That did two things to me. One, feel bad for him more and want to care for him more. Two, make me go, I want to get the fuck out of here. I want to stop this because I don't like this. Let me say this. Oh shit. Oh, I just spilled water. It's alright. No human likes it, even if it's the most attractive person in the world. I personally believe psychologically, no human doesn't feel uncomfortable when someone else is crying over them, obsessing over them, even if it's the most attractive person in the world. Because at first I didn't believe it, but now I realize it is true. The saying is true. People are attracted to people that they can't always have, or aren't always available, or people that they want to chase. I partially believe that. But I get over it quickly. Like, it's a little phase and you get over it. Love is phases. I think that's the best way to say what all this online dating bullshit is. It's just a phase, and I've gone through it. I'm so glad I have. And I'm probably going to go through it again. Probably. There's a chance I will. Right now I'm really focusing on my goals and stuff, and that's partly why I haven't uploaded to this too, because I've been genuinely focusing on my other videos, and I just didn't really have the time or thought process to worry about this. And in terms of yeah, so I think he's going through that phase, and he's gonna get over it. And I think it's important for him to learn to get over it, because he can't. I reckon I was probably the one of the night. Like, I reckon if he was to do that with anyone else, cry over someone and obsess over someone, and he told me he's obsessed over me. He's obsessed. And that's just, that alone, you just don't really do. Like, you don't really tell someone, because that drives people away. When someone's always available, always messaging you, it drives you away. And I think it's really important to not always be available for someone. Even if they love you so much, even if you love them so much, it's not always important to do that. Because again, it's just that obsessiveness crap. It just drives people away. Like, it doesn't matter what happens. There's always that slight feeling. It's like, he's obsessed over me, I don't like it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's and I've never thought I'd ever get someone that would obsess over me like that. But He did, and he wasn't even that bad. There's people that did a fucking million times worse, and I can't even imagine that. So yeah, and then the reason why I blocked him is basically because I was happy to. I didn't want to friend zone him, and I said I'm happy to keep it a little bit more low key, and not necessarily be your boyfriend, just because I'm just not ready for that yet. I've got so many other things I'm worrying about and thinking about, and I did tell him, like, you're a lot more head over heels for me than I am for you, because I generally wasn't. I don't think I was in love with him. I think I was more like, I liked him a lot more than friends, but I've just gone through that phase of like really falling in love with someone really easily, and now I'm just like, all right, bro, like I'm not that easy anymore. And I know, it's like I haven't even experienced much. Like, people out there have got body counts of 50. I'm still a fucking virgin. And I've only seen like a handful of dudes in my lifetime, in my most recent years, and that's it. It's not like I've gone through the most hell love story. So I can only imagine how like strong, if that makes sense, people are that have gone through like years and years of a relationship just to get cheated on. Like, strong as in like nothing can hurt them anymore emotionally, because they've experienced the worst. So, you know, and I'm acting like I'm like that. No, definitely not. Yeah. And so, yeah, I think I've just matured a little bit more emotionally than him, and he's gonna go through that. Like right now, like I don't know if he'd be thinking. I doubt it would be, but yeah, like I'm just relieved that we're not constantly messaging, or not messaging him. It sounds mean, but you know what? I just like, I can't lie. I gotta be honest. I don't like someone obsessing over me, because I feel like a dickhead saying that. Anyway, what's said is said now, so it's too late. I think it's good to be honest to myself. I do wish I didn't just block him. I wish I at least messaged him, but what the thing was though, is that he was not messaging me at all. I mean, it goes both ways, but it takes two of us. But like, I could tell he wasn't, like, after I said to him, I just want to slow things down a little bit. He wasn't really interested in messaging, so sure, like I was fine. And then I just blocked him. I'm just like, nah. He goes like, oh, I don't know what to say now. This has gotten really awkward. I'm like, again, that's just not something you say, but it's okay. I'm sure he's learned from this. He's learned from this what to say and what not to say. I hope he has anyway. Like, am I wrong for not liking it at all when someone says, what are we, when we've only dated once? You know? Yeah. So that's what's been happening with my love life recently. Right now I'm just going to be a bit free, just not do anything just yet, wait for my Minecraft video to be done. Going on holiday to Perth anyway, so if I was definitely not going to think about him before, I'm definitely not going to think about him when I'm going to Perth. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to Perth. In Australia, we have this place called Western Australia. So we have Victoria, South Australia, and then Perth is on Western Australia. So I'm going there. Best beaches in the whole of Australia, I think. So yeah, exciting. That's going to be in August. Can't wait. It's going to be so good. So there's that. Then my mechanic TAFE I'm doing. Don't like it, bro. Don't like it. It's full of drop kicks, man. Oh my god, full of fucking dickheads. There's not a single normal kid in my TAFE class, and I can't speak because I'm not normal either. But I guess that goes to show what kind of people we are. I'll give you a rundown of who everyone is. Okay, I said the nicest kid out of everyone is this 30-year-old bald guy. He talks like this. Alright, I'm not mocking him, I'm just making his accent. He talks like this. So you like the cool cars? So he's Israeli. That's an Israeli accent apparently. He's Israeli, 30 years old. He's 30 years old, and he's the nicest guy ever. Well, I guess he's normal. He's not unnormal. He's a little bit funny. You know when someone's just a little bit funny? But he's nice. I shouldn't be saying everyone's weird or everyone's not normal. There's like a couple normal people. And then there's a lesbian girl. She's the nicest as well. So she's like the nicest. She's lovely. She's like a masculine girl, and I'm like a feminine guy. I could see being good friends with her. And you know what I believe? After starting to get in the ropes and networking with more gay people, I'm starting to believe the fucking gay smile theory, bro. I'm not even taking the piss. The fucking gay smile theory isn't like dead ass. Maybe it's a meme. Nah, that's not it. There's a real theory about the gay smile. I believe that there's a gay smile, and we both smile exactly, the girl and then me. Yeah. I wish I could say their names, but she smiles like this. I'm the same. I smile exactly like that. Oh my god, it's so funny. Gay smile theory. And then everyone else, I'm trying to think, is there everyone else are dickheads. So there's this, well, not dickheads, but I just don't like them, bro. There's this Asian kid. There's a few Asian kids. There's just one. His name's Nathan, right? Again, it's got nothing to do with their race. I couldn't care less what their race are, but I'm just saying like what they are. In Australia, when we say Asian kid or Indian guy, like don't take it as if we're racist, bro. Trust me, I'm not racist. If I'm gonna be a big YouTuber, I can't be racist. So like, put that together. This Asian kid, his name's Nathan. He's nice most of the time. It's a little bit funny. He was calling the Israeli guy a bum. He says dickhead things to him. He doesn't necessarily say it to me. I'm like, okay. It's just little things that, like, on paper, or when you hear it, it's like, oh, that's not that bad. But when you see it, it's like, you can kind of understand it. And then I'll go worse as I go down. Then there's this fucking, this big fat fucking stinky guy. He fucking stinks. Bro, he stinks. I swear to God. He wears his youth KFC shirt. Got this big ass belly. He's got the build of a fucking 40-year-old, bro. He stinks. He's a little bit stinky. He needs to put deodorant on. Fat fuck. He's not rude, but he's just like, he tries to pick on me and stuff. When he's around other people, and he stares at me a lot. He goes like that. Like, sucker, fucking face in front of the classroom, you twat. Stop staring at me. Then I've got this Indian guy. His name's Dominic. Big boy. No, he's not big. It's like, for an Indian, he's pretty good looking. Indians aren't my type, and there's nothing racist about that either. Get that racism out of your head, please, whoever's watching this. He's a dickhead, nonchalant. You know, those typical nonchalant dickheads that are like, you know, like, you gonna let that slide? Shut the fuck up. And then I've got this Pakistani guy. It's just the follower. You know, contributes to the group of dickheads that always say stuff. I'll try and get a video of it actually. I think that's what I got to do. I got to record this stuff more because it'll make more sense. Yeah, you know what? It's a good idea. Tomorrow, I'm gonna record it. Be a good idea. Should I call him Stinky? Oh yes, I'll be so good. To be fair though, I'm a bit zesty. So like when they see me be zesty, they don't like it. But it's 2026, man. Get with the times. I'm not harming anybody. And then there's this kid, his name's fucking Tenzin. Call him Ben 10. He's the biggest dick of them all. He's funny sometimes, he's a rage baiter, But fuck, man, he's throwing paper at me. I should have recorded it. I think I did record it, but I don't want to show his face, just in case I get famous and then he gets bashed. I don't want to do that. I'm not even joking. I don't want to show faces of people on here because I don't want them to like genuinely get like doxed if I ever become famous. Yes, guys, that's my biggest worry. That's how delusional I am, being famous. And I have pictures. And everyone looks at this channel history and they see all these pictures. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna tag that. I'm gonna go find that guy on social media. Yeah. So the biggest dickhead is the Ben 10 Tenzin fuckwit, and then there's actually a 47-year-old as well. He's not a dickhead, but fuck me, dude. Holy shit, he's an unk, and my god, he's fucking, bro. This guy, man, I swear to God, he fucking what does he do? He's like, he tries to help, but he's like really like stern, like, no, you do this. You do that with the car. That's not how you do it. Hey, what are you doing? Don't do that to the car. That's his accent. I have a question. Excuse me, did I have a question for you? Yeah, and it's just when I try to, so when we're doing the practical, which means we're doing the hands-on work in the TAFE class. TAFE is Technical and Further Education, Australia's government-owned network of vocational, hands-on and practical. So that's why I said prac. Practical means prac. Practical means hands-on. Trades, mainly trades, businesses. Yeah, it's just mainly trades, I reckon. Trade school, nursing. Nursing, really? Yeah, so that's that. And that 47-year-old guy, like when I'm trying to do the hands-on work, is like takes over, like if he's ever around me, and goes, no, what are you doing? I'm gonna get videos of this shit. Next time, alright, next video I upload, I'm gonna get videos of this shit. Yeah, so bad. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. I appreciate your time. Thanks for hearing me talk, and I will see you guys in the next one. It'll be a game, maybe. I'll see. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.